Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Eric Wood podcast. It's been reported that UFOs are being seen every day. Have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow. Just joking. Just having a little fun. Welcome to the Eric Wood podcast. As your UFO leader, you want to call me ufologist? You want to make up whatever popular word is out there? You may. But I am the voted UFO representative. So I thought, hey, I got to come here to represent the UFO community, the real UFO community. Now, before I get to it, last week, I wasn't on there. Why? Well, let's just say 2 years ago, on the 4th of July week, my family got COVID, and we had to cancel our trip, delay it for 2 weeks. Well, 2 years later, the same week, on 4th of July, myself, my family got COVID. So I tested clean Sunday. So still got a little effects here and there. But, that's life, right? That's life, right? My wife and I went to the movies on Saturday to watch Horizon, which is a fantastic cowboy epic movie. Fantastic. But in the middle of the movie, I was like, I don't feel that right. Now, a lot of people say, Eric, you never feel correct anyway. That's true, too. But, my throat felt a little funny. So, I had to go use the bathroom. Now, I don't like using the bathroom during the movie because I don't want to miss nothing. But I'm like, this is a 3-hour movie. I go in the bathroom. I get back, and I'm sitting there watching the movie. Just felt like a tiny daze. Like a tiny daze. And if anybody knows about the movie Horizon, there's going to be a part 2 that comes right out in April at the theaters. And at the end of this movie, they were showing some parts of it. And at first, because I was feeling a little dizzy a little bit, I'm like, I don't remember that part. Did I miss all this in the bathroom? But my wife goes, no, that's for the next movie. Oh, okay. And then, of course, I get home. Boom, chills, bam. I was like, I was out. I mean, it's just hit. So I was out for the week. I was out. I still got a little snizzle here and there, but hey, you know what? I'm actually I'm doing the show now because I am going to the VA hospital in about an hour and 15 minutes. Got to get that second needle shot into the leg. So how does that feel? You're going to have to come back and wait to hear about that. And that's why I was debating on trying to do a show because I have appointments all week again. But I'm like, I'm going to squeeze it in because I miss you guys. I love you guys. And it's been over a week since we even talked. And so, and all that. And I also, give me a second here. For a lot of you who are watching this, we're going to get into the UFOs, people, so just hold on. I do want to say thank you to some of you. Let me show you why. Let me see here. Okay. Let me show you here. I do want to show you, and I want to thank a lot of you who are subscribed to my Hair Metal Revolution channel. We just hit over 500 subscribers on that channel, and I just want to say thank you guys for the ones on this channel who are also subscribed to my other channel, because I know most people, this ain't their genre, this ain't their music. A lot of people in the UFO community, the paranormal community, nothing against anybody, but when you talk about movies and music, they're gone. So I created this other channel, and I've been happy with the outcome. I've been having short videos that's been hitting 2,000, 3,000, 11,000. So that's good. That's good. And so I just want to give a fast thank you guys for any one of you who are also subscribed to that channel. Hitting 500 on a channel project that I just started I don't know, like 6 weeks ago is very cool. It's awesome. I've got some videos that hit 17,000, 15,000, 6.9 thousand. Like, wow. But again, thank you guys for all of you who has jumped over that channel. So I want to thank you guys for that. That's 500. Doesn't seem like a lot, but the amount of comments I get in the voting thing that I have on that channel, music votes, I mean, that's not, like, it's just unbelievable the amount of people that I get to vote on albums and all that. So that's, again, that's just something that I want to thank you guys for. Now we're going to be talking about some UFO stuff. I got a video here with the Congress rep talking about, let me see here. Give me a second. Let me get it ready.
In U.S.
Let me get it ready for a second. This one is called "Belief in Aliens Doesn't Damage My Faith One Bit." So basically, they're going to do a fast interview with the rep. Basically, I guess, talking about UFOs being in the Bible. So let's hear a little bit about this, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on I never read the Bible. I'm being honest. I've never read the Bible. My brother has read over like 3 to 5 Bibles, and he's an archaeologist. I mean, that was part of his college study, even though I had a grandpa who was a minister, but I've never read the Bible. So let's hear this. And I want to hear your guys' opinions and the ones who have read the Bible to let me know if UFO stories are actually in it. Here we go.
Representative Tim Burchett, a Republican from Tennessee. Happy Friday morning to you, Congressman. What say you? How about renewing your vows under the rarity of a solar eclipse on Monday?
Well, I'm a hopeless romantic. I hope it all works out for him. My wife and I are very happy. I married my wife, and she was a widow, and I was county mayor back then. And in Knoxville, Tennessee was one of the hot spots, and we had our little girl with us, and it was down at Concord Park. So it was a memorable occasion. The lights all went out, and then the
let's get in here.
Just a different kind when all the lights went out for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any plans for Monday? Otherworldly phenomenon. You recently made some pretty bold statements on News Nation's podcast, Reality Check with Ross Coldhart. We played some of them this week. You say the Bible mentions extraterrestrials.
Here we go.
Okay, Burchett, tell me the verses. Where is this in the Bible? Gotta know.
Well, you kind of caught me flat-footed. I don't have my Bible, but Genesis 1, God created the heavens and the earth. And then you go into Ezekiel chapter 1. Ezekiel saw the wheel. And you got to remember, a wheel back in biblical times was the most technologically advanced thing that there was that you could compare it to. And it talks about a wheel within a wheel, which is traditionally what we talk about when you talk about a UFO. But I think it's pretty well accepted that there's.
Hold on a second. What does that say? I looked and I saw windstorm coming out of the north, an immense cloud with flashing lightning and surrounding by brilliant light. The center of the fire looked like glowing metal, and in the fire was what looked like a living creature. It appeared, in appearance, there was a human, but each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. Is that what they're talking about? Is that supposed to be related to a UFO? I mean, that sounds like watching a Godzilla movie.
there's something else going on, and if you think we're the best that God can do, I think that's a whole new level of arrogance. And I'm often asked, why don't UFOs come to Washington, D.C.? Well, mainly because there's no intelligent life down here.
Now, I'm going to agree with them on that. I am going to agree with them on that. There is no real intelligence in our Congress. There's not. Again, I'm not going to get into politics, but the people running for president, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, hey, American people, you get what you wanted. You voted for those assholes. That's what you get. I don't want to hear no cry that Joe's too crazy to run or too sleepy. You guys voted for those two. Live with it. Me, I vote independent because I'm not going to vote for stupidity of either of the candidates. So, I mean, so Tim's not all that off. I mean, God starts from the top, and look who's our current president is. Look who was our previous president, and they're both running against each other. What a Mickey Mouse world. You almost think that they must be aliens. They had to be aliens because when I watched that last debate, it's like, is that real? Sorry, COVID. Was that real? Am I watching this? I mean, my God, I'm sorry. I hate both candidates. I'm voting independent, and I always will. That's my opinion. Hey, listen, you guys love them? Fantastic. You get what you ask for. That's all I'm going to say. You get what you ask for. I vote independent, and last thing I always hate to hear, yeah, but Eric, you got to make your vote count. See, with that mind frame, you're an idiot. Somewhere there's got to be a change. There's got to be a break in the system. You got to make that break. You got to be brave enough and say, hey, I don't like these two guys. There's a lot of other good candidates. You can vote for me. Vote for me for president. Again. So whoever wins, I'm sorry. You guys put them there. I mean, I'm not saying every one of you guys in the chat did that. But hey, American people, don't you cry. You put those two in that position. Good vote to have new blood. You know what? I don't care if they even had new blood. I don't vote Democrat. I don't vote Republican. I vote for real people that have brains. So, Tim, I agree with you. There is no brains in our wonderful government of Washington, D.C. You guys ever been to that Washington, D.C.? Ugly fucking city. I'm serious. Very ugly.
No, you didn't. I'm speechless. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, Virgin. Okay, you say it doesn't contradict your Christian faith, though. This actually strengthens it? How so?
Yeah. Well, if you go out every night and look at the stars, I mean, infinity's a long way off. You know, it's the light from those stars literally leapt there before the time of Christ. I just think God in his infinite wisdom has created, he's probably created many worlds. I don't question it. It doesn't damage.
Well, if you're a believer in the Bible, which you have every right to, and I would never crap on anybody's beliefs because your beliefs is your beliefs. I respect people's beliefs. And if you believe that God created heaven, created earth and stuff, well, then yeah, he created aliens. I mean, that's common sense. You know, I mean, there are religion people who believe that God only created earth people and there's nothing else out there. I mean, I don't understand how you could believe in a story to be real, but you stop at a certain point. It never truly makes sense to me. But again, I'm not a religious expert at all.
My faith one bit. If it really doesn't. I find it fascinating every time, you know, we find new life forms on planet Earth. every few weeks or so, some scientist is finding some new lizard somewhere or something else. You know,
a lot of mysteries. Yeah, I think a lot of mysteries that we'll have to ask God about at the pearly gates. Last quick question for you. We're expecting more hearings on the horizon, more whistleblowers. What are you hoping for?
Well, we're having more whistleblowers, and the more that they put people in charge that say nothing's going on. I keep saying, you know, it's
again, I'm not trying to shit on everything, you know, more whistleblowers. But we need some real whistleblowers. None of these fabricated third-hand, second-hand people who are not even first-hand at the story they're saying. It's like to me, you I don't know. It's like you use the word whistleblower as easy as candy. Buying candy at a store. Well, actually, it's getting harder to buy candy at a store because you ever seen the freaking prices nowadays? Holy Christ! My one of my best friend is in California right now, back in a city called Visalia, which was at one time it's outside of Fresno, and it was at one time it was a cheaper place to live in the valley. And he just sent me a picture and said, Eric, look at this. A block of butter is $8.87. Gas in this town of Visalia is over $6 a gallon. Wow. It's like, woo, man. It's like, woo, it's, how they can even buy things anymore. You know what's sad? You know what's sad? I made homemade chili a day ago. I made homemade chili. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that chili. I'm proud of that. I slow cook my chili to get the best. So this is a show. I'm not joking. It's a show. You know, but it's sad. It's sad that when I made the chili, I had to go look for hamburger meat that had a 50% sticker on it. I literally went to 2 stores to find hamburger meat because hamburger meat itself was like going like outrageous price. So I found a hamburger meat that was 50% off at Safeway. You know, hasn't turned color yet, but you know, so prices are getting out of control. Here we go.
It's not about little green men. We can joke about that and flying saucers. That doesn't affect anything. The reality is, what are we spending these tens of millions of dollars on since 1947? And why won't they release these reports? And when they do, why are they so heavily redacted? They look like somebody shot them with a 12-gauge shotgun. You know, that government, the American public pays this money to our government. We need transparency. And you all as journalists, that should be your focus.
Yeah, but Tim, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You know, yes, it is our taxpayers' money. I mean, technically, the government is supposed to work for us. You know, they should be, they work for us. I get that, Tim. But the problem is, Tim, the country is being run by Democrats and Republicans. That's the problem. You know what, Tim? I think, Tim, what you should do, create a movement with independence again. Get the independent party going. Let's, unless we break the Democrat and Republican cycle, nothing's going to be given to the public. Doesn't matter who's in power. It doesn't matter if Democrats are in power. It doesn't matter if Republicans are in power. They're never going to give us the classified information. You have to break the parties and bring in independence. And the reason I'm saying independence is we don't need another third party just to become the same as those two. You know, you bring in the blue party, the green party, the pink party, the butt-ass party. Okay, hey, hold on. Butt-ass party. I'll be part of the butt-ass party, right? You got the butt-ass party developing, getting strong, getting just as the butt-ass party, just getting as strong as the Republicans and Democrats. But you know what's going to happen with the third party? They're going to get corrupted because it comes down to the mighty dollar. I'm sorry. The fact that you're not really assigned to a party. It's the only way you're going to fix the system. Exactly. Classify. They'll say classify is necessary. You know, is expecting the secret systems to be open with the research in the Cold War with Russia and China is yeah. So, and you know, technically, we don't even know how much that Tim knows. We don't even know what he's doing is being considered an act to sound good to the people. Like, I'm fighting for you guys. But behind the scenes, you're just a dirty little bastard like everybody else.
Focus as well. Let's have some transparency. Turn loose all the facts. These whistleblowers.
We're keeping a spotlight on it, sir. Yeah, we're trying. We always appreciate your time, especially on a Friday morning. You keep me on my toes, that's for sure.
Well, okay. I have another video. Somebody told me to look at it. I haven't really looked at it yet. A dozen saw a bizarre UFO sighting at Red Rocks. Red Rocks, if I'm right, Red Rocks is that little concert venue up in Colorado that's supposed to be very beautiful. So let's see if this video has any real footage.
Trending now. So far this year, there have been 38 reports of UFO sightings reported to the National UFO Reporting Center.
Hold on. How many did he say? Hold on.
UFO sightings reported to the National UFO.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out what was the number he said.
Now, so far this year, there have been 38 reports of UFO sightings reported to the National UFO Reporting Center.
38. Now, I was watching a 45-minute video, and they were mentioning that there were over hundreds that comes in a day. So it's almost like what's true and what's not. Because I don't even know. Oh, hey guys, hold on a second. Can I show you something that is, I think it's kind of cool. You guys might not think it's kind of cool, but it's my show. I'll say it's cool. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me see if it pops up on my screen. I got a little thing here. Mr. Ricky Rocket of Poison. Because I did a video long time ago that has a story from Vince Neil and a story from Ricky Rocket. And this is Ricky Rocket's channel. He owns that channel. That is an actual real comment from Ricky Rocket. He wrote, "Thanks for this." For a video that I put out in 2022. Ricky Rocket. Oh man. I just Ricky Rocket. Thank me for showing a video. So I think that's cool. Ricky Rocket of Poison putting in a video. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. So and all that. Let me see here something. I got a lot of people who's in my chat has left. I always like to see what I do is I like to see what other channels are live right now. Who are people leaving me for? Who are people leaving my channel for? I don't see anybody cool that's live. No, I don't know. Sorry about that. Here we go.
There's one that has caught the internet's eye involving Red Rocks. The report says 2 Red Rocks amphitheater employees saw some sort of dark metallic disc fly over the sky about a mile.
Yes, it is in Colorado. Hold on. In fact, Danny Statton says he saw you two there. Yeah, and I heard this place is beautiful. I heard that place is just magnificent to see a concert at.
From the famous venue. This was on June 5th. It apparently vanished after a few seconds. Of course, none of this has been confirmed by any sort of government organization. There's no pictures, no video, but here we go again. Another case.
Truth is when I've been out to Red Rocks recently, like
you see some things.
I feel like other people see some things. I can smell in the air, to be honest with you.
I was going to say, people are they're on another planet when they're at Red Rocks
Sometimes.
I mean, not me, but, you know, whatever.
Well, they didn't show anything.
Recently, like,
there was
see
nothing.
some things.
They didn't really show anything there. That's, I was hoping somebody sent me this and there's, I don't know, there was nothing there. That's, that was disappointing. I'm really disappointed in that. Okay, well, it happens. You know, I was hoping to be some kind of a thing there, but let's see here. Now, somebody else also sent me this. It's a website, not a website. Well, I mean, it's a web store. Let's see here. Somebody said it's a pretty cool website for UFO stuff. So let's check it out. You can't always believe people, right? Okay. SETI Institute. Let me see here. I don't know. What's so cool about this? Let's see here. Activity report in 2023. There are more than 100 of U.S. leading humanity question to understand the origins. Okay. These are just satellites of, I don't know. That's not, I don't know. What's so, I don't know. Somebody sent me this, but I don't see anything here that's really cool. I mean, there's meteorites and stuff, but here, somebody else also sent me this one. Let's check out this one. Let's see here. Roswell police have new patches that are out of this world with, come on, these freaking ads. Get these ads out of here. With flying saucers and alien faces. Oh, okay. So I guess the Roswell police are, they got new patches and they're embracing the UFO and aliens. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Why not? Embrace your inner child. Embrace it. Have fun with it. You know? I mean, that's cool that now look, I know one group will say, oh, that's cool how the city, the city is being more open to it. Nah, they just want to make money. It's all about the money. So that's new patch. Famous for, of course, we know it's famous for the 1947 Roswell, New Mexico. The police said the department recently ordered an initial batch of 500 when the first one's being handed out just this week. Their transition of the new patch is expected to be complete later this year. And I'm sure they made enough to sell to the public. And of course, the public's going to buy it. If you live near Roswell, you're cool that your town represent your beliefs on what happened at Roswell. So that's cool. What do you guys think? Is that a cool patch? I think that's a cool patch. There's someone else did send me one more thing. Let's see here. What did they send me here? Hold on. Let me pull this back up. Let me go back to here. Somebody also, let me see here. Somebody sent me 3 links. More UFO hearings coming from Rep. Tim Burchett says. Okay, more hearings coming. Okay. Let me see here. Updated April 3rd, 2024. Are UFOs in the Bible? I mean, we kind of saw the one video that he did on that news channel and all that. Pentagon, I mean, is there a deadline in Trump classified? Oh, I don't care about that. Let's see here. I don't know. Here, let's type in UFOs here. Let's see what it says here. UFO. Let's see if any news. Alec Baldwin trial. Don't care. Democrats are calling Biden. Don't care. The science is still to be done in Roswell. UFO expert. All right, let's check out this one. There is science still to be done in Roswell. UFO expert. Use modern tech at UFO crash site. The U.S. military broke the 1947 story. Okay. Nick Pope is happy that scientists are having serious UFO conversations. All right, listen. Sorry about that. COVID. Hold on. Cosmic Neighbor says, check my email. So give me a second. Let me check my email. Give me a second. Gmail. Checking my Gmail. You guys love when I sing because I'm breaking your equipment as I'm doing it. Let me see, huh? Here we go. That looks like a good one. Thank you, Ron. Ron sent me a good website. Oh, thanks. No, thanks. So this is the Ron that Ron from Cosmic Neighbors, one of the funnest channels out there. Sighting years month report count 184, 267, 186, 211. And guys, and that's my point. A news report says 38. You know what I mean? It's almost like this. First of all, not every story gets reported. We know that. I'm talking about percentages of stories. You know, like this one here. There's nothing on this report that's even close to 38. Nothing. Let me click on this. This is an awesome thing. We saw an orb like, hold on, let me do this. For all of you who likes this page, let me share it with you because I believe in sharing. And when you click on it, guys, when you click on the date, it tells you the date. Hey, Port Angeles. Port Angeles is about 2.5 hours away from here. It's up on the coastline. Port Angeles, if you go to Port Angeles, if you look across the ocean, you got Vancouver Island. You can't see it, but it's there. Tells you the state, tells you what they saw, which is cool. This is cool. This is very, very cool. Thank you, Ron, so much. I'm gonna hold on a second. I'm going to hold on. Hold on. I just want to save it. I want to save this. Oh, here we go. Bookmark this page. I want to save it. And then you click on it. We saw a night, no cloud in the sky. We saw here. Let me go back to the latest one, just because it was last June. We saw an oval-shaped craft, 1.5 miles, 2 blimp-shaped objects. This is very cool. I mean, here. There we go. I want to break it down by state. Hold on. Let me see if there's any UFO spotted in Fresno. Let me see, because maybe Fresno might be a little bit way too hot. Even though all states here. Let's go back to Washington. Here, where's Washington? Here we go. Here's all the ones in Washington. Let me see here. Let me see anywhere near me. Seattle, dark object that seems to have multiple shapes and genetic makeup, smoky yet also partly. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys about Seattle on UFO reports. And again, being honest is the key to ufology. You got to be honest with ufology. You have to be honest. Because once you lose being honest, then you're no good. The problem with Seattle is we have one of the biggest airports in the world, one of them. We have an international airport. So there's airplanes coming from each side of the airport, north and south. I'm not blaming everything they see in the sky is an airplane, but I have taken pictures of airplanes before where you look at it on your camera, it looks like it could be a UFO. Well, what I mean is you can't identify it because the blare, the distance. So it's hard for me to investigate anything of a sighting in Seattle when 95% of all sightings in Seattle is probably airplanes from the airport. We have Boeing. We have in King County, we got military bases. We have a Navy base across the water. We got a lot of bases here. So even Dr. Wu used to work at Museum of Flight. So, I'm always careful about any kind of a site being seen in Seattle. I look for places like, now Tacoma is another place that's not, it's SeaTac is where the airport is. And SeaTac means Seattle and Tacoma. So Tacoma, it can easily be airplane, but places like Spokane, Port Angeles, Deer Park, Yakima, for me, those are the areas that I'll be more intrigued. Arlington, Rock Island. So it's very important for everybody to know that you need to understand your surroundings, where you're at, about UFO sightings. I mean, you just have to, you have to be careful. That's all I'm going to say. You have to be very, very careful. Now, Danny Stanton is famous for South Carolina. So let's check out to South Carolina. Somerville, Pawleys Island. So Danny, is Somerville, Pawleys Island near you? One says, I saw one irregular black object. My picture shows up to 11, maybe more. Bright orange light over the ocean seems with erratic white lights. So Danny, anything's near you? And I think Ron, you're in the area too. If anyone want to check out their country, click Data Bank. At the top, you can find the area they covered it. Okay, let me see here. So hold on a second. You know what? Check out the country. Take Data Bank. All right. Here's data bank. State and country. Here we go. Okay. Okay. United Kingdom. All right. Here we go. There you go, JoJo. We got the United Kingdom. And JoJo, what city should I look for, JoJo, that's in your area? Eric, I sent you an email. Oh, but man, I'm getting emails today. Love you guys. Hold on a second. I got to check my emails. What? I'm sorry, guys. This is. Oh man. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this. Oh, hold on. I gotta show you guys this. This is great. Hold on 1 second. Let me second. I gotta show you guys. This is, man, I was not expecting hold on a second. I was not expecting this. Let me show you guys. I gotta give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I gotta show you guys this. I was not expecting this at all. The fuck? What the hell? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I was not. First man probed on TV. Wow. Wow. That's good. Eric Wood still very sore from probing. I like that. Sorry about that. Whoops. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put Howard the Duck intro. I'm not ending the show. I just where is it? Where the fuck is it? I just got a cough for a second. Hold on. Let me put on a little intro real quick. I'll be right back. Thought you guys like a little music right there, like where I clear, I had to clear my chest. Whew, that COVID stuff. So sorry about that. Was that a pay-per-view? You know. I don't know if none of you guys watch the show The Boys on Amazon Prime. The Boys season gets better and better every season. In this last episode of The Boys, when this sick guy that has very weird sexual fantasies had a character put his bare butt on a birthday cake and had him fart inside the cake, and they got the guy off. I mean, why I'm bringing that up, I have no idea. I have no idea why I brought that up. But it's just pay-per-view event. I wonder if there was a pay-per-view event. Seriously, think about it. If there was a pay-per-view event and it was a real alien ship going to probe me on air for the whole world to see for a price, I guess the two questions would be, would you pay to see that? And second, how much money would you pay to see me get probed by an alien from outer space? JoJo, I'm not joking. It's the last episode of The Boys. I mean, I'm like, this show learns how to top itself. Somehow it knows how to top itself. Yeah. It's a great show. It's a great show. So here, let's do this. I'm gonna create, hold on. Start a poll. Would you pay money to see myself get probed by an alien from another world? Hold on. Give me a second. Yes. No. Here we go. We're starting a poll. The simple poll. Would you pay money to see myself get probed by an alien from another world? All right. So there you go. And okay. Here we go. Would you pay money? I want to know from you. Would you pay money? And looking at the votes so far, we got 6 votes. It's half. 50-50. 50-50 right now. Half of you wants to see me get probed. You sick fucks. Half of you. Nope. Hold on. It just says 7 votes. No, there are 7 votes. 57% says no. They take checks. Yes, they take checks. Sure, I'll take a check. See what you get from your UFO leader right here? You can't get this from any other channel. You can't get this great kind of entertainment from other so-called fake UFO channels out there. Here, you get the real. Hey, OGG, did you put in your vote? Sorry again. I'm just coming off COVID. Sorry. I guess when you got COVID, you get too excited. Might be a week before the check clears. Oh, man. Oh. So sorry. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Let's go back to here again. So again, I forgot. I forgot, Jojo. What's your city in the UK? So we'll check up to see what kind of UFO stories are out there. So Jojo, aren't you Manchester? I can't remember. United Kingdom. Let's see here. Southampton. Okay. All right. South. Hold on. Okay. This is okay. Hold on. Okay, we're in the United Kingdom. State. Oh, here we go. All right. Sorry. God, you guys got a lot of. Damn. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay, we're on the T's now. All right, here we go. I think we might have got it. Okay, so we gotta go 30 here. Here we go. Give me a second. Damn. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Southampton. Southport. Here we go. Southampton. United Kingdom. Moving lights in the sky, high, but moving very quickly, backwards and forwards. So, in Southampton, Hampshire, Southampton. So, is this... Oh, right there. Yeah. Southampton, right there. So, there you go. There you go, JoJo. You got your report. So let's see here. Ooh, gotta clear my throat. And I want to thank Ron for sharing that with us. I appreciate that very much. How did I lose? Oh, because I was putting in the vote. All right. Let's see. So we got 9 votes. So far, 9 votes. 9 of you, 50% says yes, 44% says no. So more than half of you sick people want to see me get probed by an alien. Sick. How dare you guys? Man. Crazy. Oh. Okay. What's this? So. Okay. All right. We're getting closer to the end of the show. Getting closer to the end. So UFOs are very real, in my opinion. Well, hold on. No shit, UFOs are real. That could be anything that's in the sky. You don't know what it is. So what I'm saying is aliens are real. Spaceships from another world are real. Now, is every story true? No, they are not. So, I don't know. Man. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just cleared the COVID on Sunday. So, I still got a little bit of the effects in the chest here and all that. So, did you hear about Anthony Unidentified S4? Did I hear about his channel? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I heard, it is, yeah. If you guys don't know what the person is talking about, is apparently Anthony closed out his channels. He closed out his YouTube channel and he closed out his Facebook channel. And the reason I know, because somebody sent me sent me a statement about his channel, and I don't know if even you guys heard this or not. As your UFO representative, I feel I'm obligated to tell you what's going on in the community. You can't see that? I see it. Really? You can't see that? It's right there. I'm an alien. Did you hear about Anthony Unidentified S4? Huh. There. Huh. That is. Wow. Wow. Huh. Weird. I don't know. Well, a statement came in. I'll just gonna read a statement if you guys care to know. Apparently, Anthony, it says from S4, dear UFO community, as a longtime member of our community, I feel compelled to address the pressing concern that has been weighing heavily on my mind. First of all, I haven't been compelled. No offense, I haven't been concerned. It is paramount to me that our discussions and explorations into the UFOs, paranormal phenomenon, and encounters with entities such as Bigfoot are grounded in fact-based evidence that can stand up to rigorous scientific scrutiny. That's a kind of little fancy little language there. Sounds like, no offense, AI written to me, but hey, that's me. I have grown wary of the proliferation of charlatans and grifters who inundate us with false information on a daily basis. Yeah, but there's false information that happens every day. I mean, that's nothing new. That's nothing. No, that's nothing new. I mean, that's no reason to quit on that part. In my view, the dissemination of fabricated accounts of UFO encounters, alien abductions, or secret space programs does a grave disservice to us all. True, but I mean, Anthony, you do yourself have 20 channels yourself, 20 other channels, so you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. If our shared pursuits is the quest for answers, on this quest for answers and truth, how does the propagation of misleading narratives aid us in reaching that goal? Well, to reach the goal, you got to stick together. Communities stick together, and you fight and you talk among each other. If you allow outside noise to make a decision like this, no offense, and you're no better than they are. You got to be stronger than the outside world, because you know, and I know, everybody knows there's going to be narratives against anything that you do. Not just aliens, UFOs, Bigfoot, paranormal. You're always going to have the naysayers. I mean, that's, and you got to have a thick skin. You got to be better than that. You got to be beyond that. I'm just saying, mere possession of a large platform or numerous acolytes in a particular field of research does not automatically confer credibility upon individuals or the information they present. Award and commendations may reflect popularity and commercial success, but they do not guarantee the veracity of the content. Okay, we know this. Money does. Okay, we know that. I'm trying to figure out why he gave up his channel. Having been part of these communities for over 2 decades, I have come to understand the importance of honesty and accountability. He said, she said. Accountability. I'm sorry. I admit that in my early career, I too made mistakes by rigorous fact checking information. However, through these experiences, I have come to realize that if we genuinely seek authentic disclosure and transparency, we must subject all information through scrutiny and uphold it to a higher standard. Sound like a politician here. Just say, I acknowledge that my perspective may not align with everyone's views, and that is regrettable. Nevertheless, I firmly believe that it is imperative for us to distinguish between facts and fiction in our discussions. I have no objections to individuals profiting from their contributing to our communities. After all, we have bills to pay. However, I urge that if a story is based on fabrication, it should be explicitly labeled as entertainment rather than presented as a fictional account. I do not believe this request is unreasonable. In fact, I consider it a basic expectation of honesty and integrity. Thank you for considering my thoughts on this matter. Sincerely, Anthony and Sinclair, unidentified S4. Well, apparently he got rid of his channels, and no offense, he did not write that. That is an AI generated paragraphs. I know Anthony very well. He does not write like that. For him to say all that, it kind of makes you want to slap yourself in a lot of ways, because we all know there's people that fake things to profit off. We know that. Every single one of us knows that. We know. And I don't want nobody to take any of this like the wrong way. Like I'm bashing, because I'm not bashing, but to beat those kind of people who are fabricating, who are lying to make money, you need to stay on and fight against that. You yourself need to fight against that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't try to understand. I don't try to get it. But it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like I don't even want to. I mean, because I'm reading stuff like this. I mean, it's, however, I urge this story is based on fabrication. First of all, there are a lot of stories out there. A lot of people tell stories. I mean, Anthony, you yourself have the story about yourself being abducted. Now, stories, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You can't prove or disprove a story unless the person comes out and admitted that they're lying or not. A story is 50-50 for most people. If I tell a story, I don't blame anybody for believing any story that I come out with, because you weren't there, you didn't see it. So all stories are 50-50. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no pictures, there's no videos, there's nothing to go off of. Stories, you based it off of the person you're watching. Now, videos that people make claims it's a UFO, they're aliens, or that's a Bigfoot. You know, it's the same old story on Bigfoot. Pictures, videos, why are they blurry? And that's a damn good question. I know a lot of people, people from the Bigfoot community that I'm very strongly in hates the word blur, but in theory, that's not a bad thing to question because that is a good question. Why is it blurry? Right? I mean, those are good questions. Like, but you know, is Bigfoot doing it? I mean, there's not really a bad question. It's about trying to find that research. So there's nothing wrong with what questions like that. You know, if something is blurry, is something clear, if you believe in Bigfoot or not. Dr. Wu and I have a story on a Bigfoot sighting. Bob himself, myself, don't expect anybody to believe it because I know it's a story. You guys weren't there. And I respect that. If somebody says, Eric and Robert, I don't believe your story, I respect that. I respect that. You don't have to believe a story. I respect that. Honesty is the key. I respect that. Now, I think where I might have more of a problem against people who are where you do got a question is when, right? It's one thing to have a video footage of a blur, right? That could be Bigfoot. It's another when a person creates a blur on that video on purpose. So I'm still wasted off of beer grease. I know I gotta get off soon because I gotta go to the VA. And Ron, that's what I'm saying. My Hatman experience is something I'll never forget, no matter what anybody thinks. And you know, and you know what's true. I know what's true. But I think, Ron, you and I will understand if somebody else doesn't think it's true. It doesn't hurt us because you and I, Danny sightings, Grasshopper said he was abducted. You know in yourself what's real, and it doesn't matter what other people think. But none of us is gonna hate somebody for not agreeing with us because you have the right to not agree with the story. I mean, that's because that's when that's all you got to go off of. We understand that not everybody's going to believe it, and I'm fine with that. Ron, I know you're fine with that. Bob, you don't give a shit what anybody says. You know, it's easy to believe a story with 20 witnesses chasing Bigfoot with forks and spoons. But what I mean is, Danny, is you and I, guys like Ron, guys like Bob, we don't need everybody to believe a story. And you don't quit. If you believe in your craft, and if you believe in what you're doing, what you're saying, you don't give that up. So there's something more to that story than there really is. If everybody agreed with each other, the world would be very boring place. Yeah, and we don't need everybody. You know, that's why every community has a certain percentage of a community. People in the community. You know, that's why every community has, oh shit, I didn't even see this. Oh, Jojo, thank you so much. I didn't even realize you donated to the channel. Thank you so much. You're my first donation probably in 3 months. I mean, everybody has their reasons to leave their channel, you know, but hey, you know, everybody has their own reason, and I'm not going to get into a political debate with anybody about all that, you know. But it does drive me crazy, you know, certain things that when you read it, because it's a slap in the face. It's like, and again, and hold on a second. Maybe again, and I'm not making any of this up. This came out of his own mouth. This is, you know, and as your UFO leader, I thought I'd bring this to your attention about what people are saying. And it's almost like, I don't know. I think I won. Brought the dragon. It's almost like there's something more. Because listen, I know we're not on best terms, him and I. It's because I personally have called him out on some things that I felt, and I know for a fact that he himself has manipulated. And I told him I want him to come out clean to the world of some of the stuff that he has fabricated. Yes, I'm saying it right now. I don't care if people hate me or not. He has fabricated some videos. He has fabricated a fake ghost hand. That's part of the reason why I will not allow him to come on my channel until he comes out clean. So when I read a statement like that, calling out other people for fabrication, I think what's really going on is he's calling himself out for fabrication. And I know a lot of people ain't going to like that. I know a lot of people are going to hate that I said that, but the fact is a fact. It's a fact. You live by the sword, you'll die by the sword. That's all I'm going to say. So it's a lot. Again, it's like a fabrication, basically saying everybody out there are liars and fakes and people, and you know, they have integrity when themselves were those people. What he was talking about in that letter was basically talking about himself. I'm sorry, I know people are not going to like that I said that. I know that. But as a UFO representative, I got to be honest, be truthful. It's one thing to call out people when you know you should be calling yourself out. And when people get caught in these webs of lies, it's easier to be a man and accept the responsibility of what you have done, and you blame it on everybody else. So no offense. Also, he has another channel coming. So oh, that's bullshit because he has another channel coming. I don't care. It's just funny. It's just funny. He's hoping to start a whole new crowd and all that. But hey, the truth has to be told that calling out other people for fabrication is basically you're calling yourself out for your own fabrication. But it is what it is. I hope that he gets everything he wants. I hope when he starts his new channel that every video's real, no fabrications, no fake ghost hands, no fake Bigfoot sightings, no fake everything. Because that is what destroys communities. Not calling other people out and looking like you're taking the high road. And a lot of people like, you're brave. I've seen it already. You're brave. You're doing this. It's not brave. It's being a coward. I'm just being real for a second. I'm being real. That's being a freaking coward. Running and doing the AI generated letter. Because anybody who knows him knows he didn't write that. Everybody knows it. But it is what it is, guys. I got to get going. I got to go to the VA hospital to get a needle in my leg. And I'll try to come back live tomorrow. So I'm sorry to leave on a downer point, but good riddance. We need these stop fabrication liars to go away. They need to go away because it destroys what all of us have been doing here since 2018. Bob's been doing YouTube channel since 2016, standing up. You don't give up. You don't give up. You fight, you keep fighting, you fight for the truth. That's what you do. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. You don't. You fight. So anybody's out there listening to me, if you are really happy in the community you're in, you fight for it. That's what being a woman and being a man is about. Fighting for what's right. And stop blaming other people for what you have done. Just being real. Being 100% real. So I can't wait to see a hate video on me now. Beyond that, guys, I got to go to the VA. So I love you all. And again, be real. Be real to each other.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it?